So I just got done watching LuLaRich, the documentary on Amazon Prime, and oh my gosh, it felt so much like It Works, which I was a distributor person for It Works back in like 2010, 2011, somewhere in that era. And let me tell you, boys and girls, I love that product. I believed in that product. I saw various results with different things that they sold. So I really loved it and believed in it. And then I kept getting complaints that people that were buying from me were getting sick, and like to the point of having to go to the emergency room sick. And one of the weird things about It Works is that they would tell you, well, this product is not FDA approved, so we need to keep our mouth shut about certain things so that we don't have to be FDA approved. And that always struck me as really flippin' weird, because why wouldn't you want that extra bit of like, hey, this has been looked at and approved, by the FDA of all freaking things. And so when people started getting sick, I went into the Facebook groups of like my local upline and downline kind of people, people connected to me more personally. And my upline was like, that's weird. Maybe you should ask corporate. And a lot of the people like at my same level that were like part of her downline were like, yeah, I'm getting the same complaints from people. Like I'm getting really worried. And one of the other distributors even ended up in the hospital. And so I contacted corporate in a panic because I didn't know if some of these ladies were going to come back and sue me. And they were just like, don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. Don't say anything to anybody about this. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like that seemed even weirder than saying, oh no, it couldn't be our product. They were just like, shut up and don't talk about it. And so my distributor friend that got sick, she and I were talking about it, and she had recently switched to a new medication. And we're like, oh, I wonder if that's what's going on. If maybe everybody is taking a medication that is interacting badly with this product. But It Works as a company did not want anybody to say anything. And I'm like, you're not even FDA approved, and you don't want to make sure like people are safe. Like, what the absolute fuck? And if you don't know much about It Works, one of the things that they preach at you is how their morals and ethics are so much better than any other company, and how that's what they care about, the people and their morals. That's what's valuable to them. And so to be hearing this kind of issue from one customer after another, and even other distributors at this point, it's like you're not even going to look into it. You're just going to tell us, shut up, don't talk about it. And I'm sure I'll get some distributors that flood to this video and freak out and lose their minds. But this is the God honest truth of what was going on. And maybe they've changed things by now, or, maybe it was all some fluke that wasn't actually connected to It Works. I will say that that's a possibility out of legal necessity. But the company was so aggressive and legally scary to their distributors and to people who spoke out about them that it was just like unreal. You guys talk about being moral and ethical and caring about people, and then you're going to act like this when somebody is questioning the safety of your products that for some reason you don't want to have FDA approved. And let me tell you, my results with It Works were, they were okay. Like I saw some results the first few times, but nothing stuck, nothing lasted. And we were encouraged to basically lie about our results and how good they were, and that they were permanent and lasting, when they definitely were not. They like dehydrated your fat cells or something like that. And that's why I gave up on MLM businesses, and I will not support people who go into them, even if it's something like Pampered Chef, where it is, not something people internally ingest or put on their skin. Like, I just don't support it, because all of those companies use you to hawk their crappy products, and they will oversaturate the market with sellers so that you can't make a penny. And I swear, watching LuLaRich, I had so many of the same complaints as the older man behind the desk that was explaining, like, yeah, they will give you one competitor after another, sign up everybody under the sun until you can't make a dime. And that's what happened to me. I got in very early, and then all of a sudden 500 other people signed up in my area, and then I couldn't sell anything. And they said it was my fault. It was a me problem. I wasn't doing the work and I was being lazy. Then people got sick and they wanted me to keep going and shut my mouth. No.